Now that we have our beautiful bar chart here, we're going to move it to its own page, as you can see, like this. So we're going to be a bit more organized. So we're just going to click on the chart 3, and we're going to say move to own sheet, and you'll see that it creates this nice little sheet for me and moves it there. So let's go back and now see how to do the pie chart. As you see, the pie chart has its own sheet as well. So going back here, if you remember, we had the first question that we were selecting, which was the favorite continent, and that relates to our column C in our form data sheet. So this is a little bit more advanced formula. We're just counting the number of times that any of these names, North and Central America, South America, Europe, Africa, Asia, Australia, Antarctica, are appearing in this column. And the only thing that you need to be careful is to make sure that these names, what I've typed here, match exactly the names that we're collecting from the form. And as you can see, so the best way would be just to easily copy and paste, or make sure that you don't have any typos there. So looking at these columns again, we are using a normal count if formula, and basically what it's doing, it's looking at the same form data column C, which is our first question. It looks through all of this column C, and the second criteria would be the name of that continent. So here we're gonna write that again, and you'll see that this is looking for cell A2 in this sheet. It's looking for cell A2 in the form data sheets. This one is A3, A4, A5, A6, 7, and 8, which relates to any of these cells. It's going to look for any of these values inside column C and tell us how many times they appear. So we're going to write that formula one more time. Equals count if, open parentheses, and basically if you get confused, here's the syntax. It says count if the first parameter would be the range where we're looking for, and then the second parameter would be the criteria, which is the name of each column. So I'm going to open the parentheses, go back to my form data, and this is the range that I'm looking into, and I separate the parameters, go back to my total ratings, and then click what I want to look for, which is A2, and then close the parentheses, hit enter. And the nice thing would be that I can easily grab the handle here and drag down, and well, you didn't see any changes, but if I go ahead and delete these, so I have no formula, my formula here, I'll do it again, grab the handle, drag it down, and it updates all of the fields for us here, and you'll see that it automatically increases the number of cells, and it relates to the correct cell. So the next step would be creating the bar chart, the pie chart, which will continue in our next video.